Hey there, welcome back to Relationship Reset Academy. I'm Michael Flynn, and for over 15 years, I've been helping couples rebuild trust, repair broken relationships, and find their way back to love. If you're here, you're probably asking yourself, how do I get my girlfriend back when she says it's over? Trust me, you're not alone. Breakups can be confusing and painful, but here's the good news, it's not the end of the story. In this video, I'm going to share the proven steps to help you reconnect with your ex-girlfriend, rebuild attraction, and open the door to a fresh start. And make sure you watch until the end, because I'm revealing the one thing most people overlook, something that can completely change how she feels about you. If you're ready to turn things around, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss more expert tips on relationships and love. Now, let's get started. Alright, let's cut to the chase. When your girlfriend says it's over, it feels like the rug has been pulled out from under you. The first instinct might be to beg, plead, or bombard her with texts. But let's be real, that's the fastest way to push her further away. Instead, here's what you're going to do: follow these steps, one by one, with confidence. Step 1. Accept the situation and don't panic. Alright, first things first. When she says, "It's over," your first instinct is probably to panic. Your heart sinks, your mind starts racing, and the next thing you know, you're sending texts or calling her nonstop, trying to fix things right away. I get it, you're desperate. You want to do whatever it takes to get her back, and fast. But listen up, this is the moment where you need to take a deep breath and stop yourself from making all those mistakes you'll regret later. I'm not saying this to be harsh. I'm saying it because I've seen it happen time and time again. When you panic, you end up pushing her away even more. Think about it. If she's already feeling overwhelmed or emotionally distant, your constant texting, calling, and pleading just adds to that pressure. It comes off as desperation, and no one is ever drawn back into a relationship by desperation. If anything, it makes them feel suffocated. So, what's the alternative? Give her space. Give her the time she needs to sort through her feelings. It might sound counterintuitive, but this is one of the best things you can do. Space allows her to breathe and reflect without feeling like she has to keep explaining herself or justifying her decision. It gives her the time to remember why she was with you in the first place, and the break will help her view you with a fresh perspective. While you're doing this, focus on yourself. Now's the time to work on the things that you've been putting off. Whether it's getting back into shape, improving your career, or just spending time doing the things you love. You've been so wrapped up in trying to fix the relationship, you've probably forgotten what makes you feel good. So step back, take care of yourself, and show her that you're not falling apart without her. This isn't about pretending you're fine when you're not. It's about showing her that you have your own life, and that you're strong enough to handle things. And remember, don't overthink it. There's no magic formula to make her miss you immediately. It's not a game of manipulation, it's a matter of showing respect for both yourself and for her emotional space. This is all about maintaining your dignity, while still giving her the opportunity to miss you, not by being absent, but by being present in your own life. Step 2. Start reflecting on what went wrong. Okay, now that you've given her space, let's talk about the next step, reflection. You need to understand what went wrong in the relationship. What were the patterns, the habits, the actions, or inactions that got you here? We all have our faults, and even though it's painful, it's time to be brutally honest with yourself. It's not about blaming yourself for everything that went wrong, but about learning and growing from it. Ask yourself, did you take her for granted? Did you stop showing affection once the honeymoon phase ended? Maybe you started focusing too much on your career or your hobbies and less on the relationship. Or maybe you started taking her emotional needs for granted. Were you listening to her or were you just waiting for your turn to speak? One of the most common things I see in relationships is a lack of communication. And by that, I don't mean just talking, I mean really listening to each other, hearing what the other person is saying beyond just the words. Were you there for her emotionally? Did you make her feel heard, valued, and understood? Another huge factor is emotional intimacy. It's easy to get comfortable in a relationship and forget that emotional connection is a two-way street. Were you emotionally available for her when she needed you? Or were you distant, closed off, or even too focused on yourself? Now, don't take this as me telling you to wallow in guilt. This is not about beating yourself up. It's about growing as a person, and understanding that relationships take work, effort, and constant communication. If she sees you truly trying to change, not because you think you'll win her back, but because you genuinely want to be better, it's going to show. She needs to see a better version of you, not the same person who made the mistakes that led to the breakup. When you look back, focus on what you can do differently next time. What will you bring to the table if you get a second chance? If you don't know, then maybe it's time to spend some time really figuring that out. If you're struggling to figure out where to start, check out romancedictionary.com/x. It's packed with practical advice to help you make sense of what went wrong and how to fix it. You owe it to yourself to take this step seriously. The link is in the pop-up here and in the description below. Step 3. Give her time to miss you. Alright, so you've reflected, and now you're ready to make your move, but here's where a lot of people get it wrong. The key is giving her time to miss you. You've been in contact with her, probably saying all the right things, but there's still something missing. That something is the space for her to actually feel your absence. She needs time to see what life is like without you in it. This is where a lot of people get antsy. They don't want her to forget about them, so they send one more text, call once more, or try to break the silence. Don't do it! You might think that reaching out will somehow remind her of what she's missing, but all you're really doing is pushing her away. Space and absence make the heart grow fonder. Here's the thing, when you give her that space, you create a natural vacuum in her life. She starts to wonder how you're doing, whether you're seeing other people, what you're up to, and what life would be like without you in it. The key is to allow her to reflect, not just on the bad stuff, but also the good stuff. The fun dates, the laughs, the love. Now, here's the tricky part. This doesn't mean you stop living your life. Absolutely not. You don't sit around waiting for her to come back. You go out and live your best life. Focus on your growth, emotionally, physically, and mentally. When she sees you living well without her, it can spark something inside her. She starts realizing that maybe she lost something really good. And here's a big one, don't be too eager to jump back in. When you reach out after giving her that time, do it with an attitude of calmness and ease. You're not doing this because you need her, but because you're ready to reconnect and see if there's a chance for something new. Step 4. Reconnect gradually, but don't rush it. Now that you've given her the time to miss you, and you're feeling a bit stronger and more centered, it's time to start reconnecting. But here's the thing, you can't rush it. This isn't about hitting her with a long, emotional conversation about how much you've changed and how much you want her back. That can come later, but for now, you need to approach her gradually. Start with a simple message, something light, non-threatening, and casual. It could be a text about something you know she's interested in or something funny that reminded you of her. The goal here is not to get into heavy relationship talk right off the bat but to reestablish some normalcy. Don't try to make her feel guilty about the breakup. Don't dive into your emotions and make her feel like she's being pressured. When she responds, keep things light and playful. You don't want to dive into serious conversations about getting back together just yet. Instead, focus on showing her the new you, the version of yourself who's emotionally stable, confident, and in a much better place. She needs to see that you've learned from your mistakes, and that you're ready to show up differently this time. You're not doing this to manipulate her. This is about creating a space for connection without forcing it. Remember, no rush. You're both starting fresh, so let things unfold naturally. If you're patient, if you stay grounded, and if you show her the growth you've made, you'll begin to build a new foundation together. It's about slowly rebuilding trust and comfort, not throwing everything out there all at once. Give her a reason to want to spend time with you again, to see you in a new light, and to realize that maybe, just maybe, there's something worth revisiting. By the way, If you're wondering how to approach these conversations or what to say to reignite her interest, I've got you covered. Check out romancedictionary.com/x for step-by-step guidance on how to reconnect without overstepping. So there you have it. Getting your girlfriend back after she says it's over isn't about desperation. It's about showing respect, working on yourself, and creating space for her to see the new you. If you've found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Relationship Reset Academy, hit that notification bell, and share this video with someone who might need it. Drop a comment below letting me know how you're feeling, or what you're doing to get your relationship back on track. I want to hear from you. For more detailed guidance, check out the link in the description. It's packed with everything you need to take your love life to the next level. Remember, no matter what, you've got this. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.